Hello everybody and welcome to round 6 of Destiny by Daylight semifinals. Today is Toxic Shmocks versus Decisive survivors with the Destiny Hanged Man. Killer is Trapper with the Iridescent Stone and Bloody Coil. Nia, Meg, Quentin, and Bill are the survivors. Thank you everybody and enjoy. Iridescent Trapper, hopefully no more issues. This is the third retake just due to several changes that had to be made. And Trapper only has one trap to carry. However, in this setup of Trapper, he's got Iridescent Stone, which means he doesn't have to worry too much about traps being disarmed because he doesn't have to place them once he already has them in a spot that he likes. So this makes Iridescent Stone one of the best. If you don't have Sabotage to deal with it, the traps do come back after 3 minutes anyways in terms of Sabotage, but Iridescent Stone is just going to keep getting those traps set back up. So you got to be careful. On top of that, he's running Bloody Coil, which injures you if you are at full health if disarming a trap. So, got to be very careful. You can see that Nia, she was hidden on the right side, left side, I'm sorry. A little blind moment there by Killer, but of course, Killer focused, didn't see what the survivor, or which direction the survivor went. So, people usually see things, and there it was. He saw it that time. There was no getting away. Nia made a small mistake. Trying to mind game or walk backwards. Oh, it wasn't Nia. It was indeed Meg running out with that sprint burst. She has adrenaline on, going to the pallet. He didn't get quite set up there. Goes for the lunge. Didn't quite make that. Meg's going to be able to do one more loop. Going to mind game this a little bit. Goes and gets the hit. Unfortunately, it's not a safe game to mind game when you can't see the killer. Oh, it seems like he clicked out of his game. Had to re-click back in, which caused him to do the swing. Meg running to this far and gets cut out. Oh, barely dodges that one. Trapper's gonna have to go for the full swing. Don't take the stun. Oh, exchanges the hit. Down, Meg goes down. They'll be fixing that kind of issue here shortly with their new patch in the PTB coming on Tuesday. So that'll be interesting for sure. Survivor's making mistakes. He ran Ruin as his additional perk, so he's going to be able to put some pressure on the survivors with that smaller skill check, but usually those who are familiar with the skill checks will be able to hit them no problem. Quentin getting caught out. I have to run away from Trapper, getting ever so close. Barely misses thanks to that balanced landing. You go, Quentin, taking that Vigil perk with him. Doing justice. Now, it's not the safest loop to complete right there, and Trapper's got Quentin against the ropes. There's a pallet, hopefully somewhere around the area. There wasn't one there. He doesn't go in the window. He's just going around and double hit right in the same spot. Questions were asked. Mistakes were made. People are dying. Nobody's going for that save. Oh, lordy. Let's see. We're going to have double trap here. Bill made the save. It seems like Nia's going to pick up. Thank God she didn't hit that 50%. Nia's gonna have to play distraction because Meg just got caught out. Gonna go for that hit. Gotta sacrifice. I think Trapper thinks she's still back there. And yep, it was a successful save and a successful operation of getting her out without being seen. For sure. Uh-oh. Trapper came back around. I think he might have seen... No, he didn't see the crow, and he's still lost her. They're gonna be able to get that heal off in time. There it is, solid plays. Trapper didn't hear it. Trapper damages the generator. Second survivor saved. Both survivors get caught. Trapper strikes the rock. Poor rock, what did it ever do to you? I think he's going back over to the Meg. He might believe that the Meg is actually on death hook. I'm not 100% sure here. Ooh, misses. Doesn't go down that way. Mind gaming that Trapper pretty hard there. Takes the hit. Still has the pallet to use. Taking this. Oh, Trapper got called there. Checkmate, sir. Meg's gonna run out. Quentin taking a heal from Bill with 4 generators to go. Oh, my apologies. 3 generators to go. And still Ruin on the run. Now, she dropped the pallet. He didn't walk through. She climbed over quickly. Someone disarmed that trap, hurt themselves. She quietly leapt over and is out. And that pallet still up. He's running Brutal Strength. He needs to break these pallets. That's the strength of Brutal Strength. If you're not running that pallet, it's no good. She's going to stay up there until he goes around. Not going to be able to bait her down there. And she's gone. 3 generators. Ruin's still active. Nobody found it. Nia's still injured. Nobody around to make that save. Or that heal, I should say. Great skill checks being made left and right. Meg doing her best. Did she trick him? No! He caught up and takes that hit. 360s. Just not going to work in this situation. But she's still not dead. think he's off to break some break some pallets, I should say. Or setting traps. Setting traps, very good idea, especially with the iridescent stone. He didn't need to reset that trap, but the basement is here. That could be Meg's death. Doubtful they're gonna go for that save, but the adrenaline, if they can get it, 3 generators at one time, go for the save. The adrenaline will absolutely save her life. On top of that, a good change coming up will be the fact that the survivor will be invincible on hook upon being taken off, so that change coming up, it will be good for those killers who play too defensively. Another generator popped. If they all converge onto one generator and make the save, he's got borrowed time. Not sure it's going to help with her adrenaline, unless they're going to go for the borrowed time save, which then they swap out for adrenaline. We're not 100% sure here. Nia getting caught out by Trapper. Trapper not setting up traps at a very crucial location. Ooh, almost got her. Not going to be able to trick her out twice. No, wasting way too much time playing these games. The unfortunate thing with Killer, if you play these games, you get done in. Well, the save was made. He heard it. He's going back for it. He's not letting them get away. Saw the bill, maybe. Doesn't seem that way. Conflicted on what he wants to do. Trapper just cruising around the forest. Nia still injured, getting caught out by the Trapper. Uh-oh, we got a little bit of a lag spike there. Should be able to make it. Oh, barely, and gets the stun. 1,000 points. Goes back to fixing the generator, popping out the side. Killer's gonna be right there. Oh no, apparently not. And he is going through. Seems like Killer's finally caught up to Nia. She's out of options. Right into her trap. Our first trap for the game. Hot damn. Alright, so Meg is still safe. They finally found Hex Ruin worth quite a few points, but they're about to wrap up here. Final generator done. Waiting it out. Gets it. Adrenaline's out of there. Hopefully they know how to make this up. Now they know he only had Ruin, no Noed, due to the fact that he was only able to bring 1 perk of his own. Quentin just going for additional points on opening the door, but I think I saw Bill. Is that Bill? Or is that Nia? Who is this? Show me! Reveal to me! Your sweet look there, it is Meg destroying the totem, I should say. Let's see. David getting some points opening that door. Is he going to be able to secure the 1 kill, prevent them from getting 10,000 points for the save? They could potentially do it with borrowed time on Bill. Body block, but they just got to make sure all the doors are open first. And first disarm trap. At the open gates, I should say. Definitely gonna hurt that survivor. Now, you can't go down disarming these traps. So you can, however, just instead take a little bit of damage. Thank goodness it doesn't apply anything bad. He is making sure he gets this kill. Are they gonna make the play? That's the question. Bill's the only one with the power to do so, having that altruistic power. He's able to drop the pallet. He's gonna be able to go for the save. He's gonna have enough time. She's gonna have borrowed time right on her. Here it goes. Plays are being made. One person's gonna get hit. He goes for the hit, but doesn't realize that Bill has borrowed time. Doesn't go for the Bill instead. They're gonna have to make a body block all the way. Watch out for the trap right in front of you. Ooh, close plays, close plays. Bill goes around, and that's gonna be a 4-man escape. Congratulations, using the survivor's powers to their advantage. Every survivor being unique in a game. That was so good. So good. Let's go ahead and get these points calculated. We've got Trapper with his iridescent stone. Right in the middle of the trap. A dangerous thing to do sometimes. Depending on how that pallet likes to kind of glitch out. The vacuum's gone, but you can still get through enough that when you drop the pallet, it also protects you. Plus, if you drop the pallet over the trap, you can always jump over the trap until he breaks the pallet. It's questionable, but that's why you always put it on one side. That way, if they also drop the pallet and you have it on one side, if they jump over that pallet, you don't have to break because they'll jump right into the trap. Solid plays. Now Quentin running out on his own. There is ruin on this map. People running, we're gonna live forever. Trying to get those additional blood points off of having no fourth perk. So you really gotta play at the survivor's advantages. And if you feel that you don't need those perks to play Killer. Man, Killer's just checking the sky. Not sure why. What's up there, sir? Oh, look, you can see the Bill from there. Sure, he saw it, too. Going right out the window, catches Bill. Gets a solid hit. Great play. It's not too often that you see someone go through the window and get the catch because of the amount of time it takes to go through the window. But the recent buff to the vaulting has been pretty good. Bill got played so hard. Good night, sweetheart. Was a pleasure playing. Alright, that's the first down of the day. Quentin's still not working on... I think they're looking for the Hex Toad. Not sure what they're doing here. It's kind of out and about, not working on those generators. Generators are everything in this game. Right to the basement. Oof. Oof is all I can say. There's just no getting away from this. He even gets one of the back hits, giving him the most time from those saves. They're not even going to work on that generator up on the top because they're going to be caught if he goes up there, and he can return down to get Bill. Well, it seems like Bill's doing his daily pull-ups. Gotta stay fit. Trapped in that window. Gonna go up the stairs now, stop people from fixing that generator, deal some damage to it. You can hear that Nia taking the hit, but that balance landing is gonna give her the speed to keep going. She also can reuse balance landing as many times as she wants, just doesn't get the speed boost afterwards. So she's gonna be okay trying to get away from the basement as far as possible. Getting caught out by the trapper. Can he get it? It's close, and down she goes. Nobody there to get the stuns. Disarming that trap from a distance. Slugging her. Smart move. They might have gone for that save, and Quentin can set up for the pallet save here in just a minute. Still no one going for Bill. Time is getting short. Meg way too far in the distance. Trapper really keeping control of the field with his traps, knowing that they'll reset. And he also damages survivors if they break him, and he's got the center of the map under his control. Healing Nia up. Bill hitting 50%. This is looking pretty grim. Nia getting caught out, but no, didn't get it. Gotta lift that, look up into the sky. You can hear Quentin nearby. Not sure where he went. He's above them. Going to the second floor. Nia's out of there. Going right back to the window. This is a nasty loops, especially since Nia can accomplish it very quickly. Oh, right out the window. Not able to get back in. No window there. Nia gets caught. Back down on the ground. No hook. But they got Bill out of the basement. It was a long enough distraction. Was a good play. Working on those generators. 4 to go. Trapper confused to where his prey's gone. You can hear the generator being worked on briefly. Do that work. Keeping the game going as long as he can. Not hooking the Nia for reasons I can't comprehend. Nia get away. She could have crawled a good distance by now to see if she made any distance. Not too much. And it seems like Trapper kept good tracks. Doesn't even have Deer Stalker. Good play. Definitely on him. Second hook of the day, but Bill dead on hook. Gotta make those plays. He's gotta take out as many survivors as possible. Trap just open in the middle of the field. He's gotta approach it carefully, because these traps tend to really like to bite on the ankles of the trapper. He doesn't get too much leeway there. 3 generators left to go. Quentin going back up to the top generator, taking his sweet time. Bill about 75% complete with his, and I'm not sure what Meg's up to. Kind of sneaking by. Seems to have gotten caught out by... Oh, no. Oh, no. Trapper didn't see her, or is trying to cut her off? I'm not sure. Quentin taking the hit. The save off the hook. Trapper's playing a game that's prolonging this as long as possible, giving him as many points as possible, and getting his trap of the day. With agitation, he should be able to make it to the basement, no problem. This puts another problem into the survivors' laps. Can they get him out of the basement? There's still 3 traps to go. And agitation is in question. Not sure they even got rid of the ruin, did they? Oh, they did. The ruin is indeed gone already. 3 generators left. Bill should be wrapping a generator up. Nia getting caught out with that balance landing. Did she make it? No balance landing successfully. Giving her just a little time to separate herself and the Trapper. Trapper taking a shortcut down, but because of balance landing, she can still move. He didn't get caught out. Can't 360 this Trapper. Bill just running. Run, old man. Get your cardio in. Oh no, if she takes that pallet, she's gonna get trapped. She doesn't take it. Does she take it? What does she do? Running around. She doesn't notice it. She did notice it. Okay, so she's got this. If she drops the trap, she can get through. I'm not sure if he can, but he's he's definitely questioning that. They made the save. Hopefully Bill was the one to make that save. Small leg trap. And going for Bill. Bill does not have that borrowed time. Solid play. They disarmed the trap at the pallet. Could have just dropped the pallet so they could go over that trap. Bill gonna get caught out here. No pallet to be said. Going to a pallet with the trap. Good setup from the Trapper. Thinking ahead. His game is played. And, oh, Bill didn't fall for it. Bill's gonna have to go around. Not sure what Bill's gonna do. Down he goes. Doesn't take the trap. That's a good idea. You don't want to run into these traps. They give deviousness points, and that'll boost that team. And Bill's down. 3 survivors left. This is a huge, huge turn for this team. Last team walked away with quite a few points with all 4 survivors getting out. Now 1 has died. Alright, working on that generator. Seems like Nia got caught out of that balance landing. Gonna save her! Until she ran back into the kind of searing saber. I mean, I wouldn't think that if you had 2 choices, A, jump and run forward, or B, put face into searing saber, you would pick B. But I mean, everybody has their own, you know, kinks. Oh man, these saber plays are just not for me, man. Going out, no, he didn't take the window. That's very smart. Now if he takes that, oh no, takes another window, but gets cut off by the Trapper. Also jumping down, taking the shortcut. Ooh, no borrowed time. No, no, no. Moves forward. Trying to buy as much time as he can. Oh no. If that Trapper swings just a little bit. Ooh. Ballsy play. I would have picked my own trap up. I would not have risked that. If it just went the other way, you'd be in all sorts of trouble. There's yet another from Quentin on 50%. They can't afford to lose another survivor. They have to make this save. Bill's already dead. They have no hope of borrowed time. Trapper likely on. Little make here. They could go for the save, actually. Don't go to the window. That's an obvious trap. Don't do it. You're gonna. Oh! Doesn't go for the extra point pickup, but my god, they're gonna have to run. Oh, Quentin goes out the wrong way! Caught in his own fallacy of just not thinking that, hey, his friend just got caught here, and oh no. Oh no, the team's falling apart. It's all up to Renton. Nia, carry the team. You would think that Meg gets off of the trap location. Hopefully she did, because if one of them's still on it, snack. That trap just gets him. That's obviously the noise traps make. Don't do it. You're full health. You know better than that oily coil. That bloody coil. It's not oily. It's bloody. Your blood. It's oiled with your blood. Oh no. He didn't see it. Didn't see that hot play. Alright, Meg, keeping it crouched. This is tough. I don't even know if these points are going to be enough. That's 10,000 swing for the... Oh, no. They got caught. It's over. I think just based on how many survivors have died with We're Gonna Live Forever, it's just too much. Going for the all-slug. He wants that 4th kill. He wants that extra blood point. Between both generators. Nia not going for either of them. Did she find the hatch? She's traveling in the center of the map. Maybe they can make a save here. Meg's gonna have to crawl quite the distance away. Nia's going for it. Nia just getting whatever points she can. I think she's gonna go for that late game play. She's got self-care now thanks to the medkit in her hand. She's got Streetwise to extend that, but she can't make that save. Taking it slow. I'm not sure if it's even a good idea to go for that save. He's got a good setup here. Well, definitely checking those doors. She's gonna go for it. Why not? Check that grass. Watch your feet. Never know what's gonna happen at this rate. He is gonna play advocate defense here. Chased by trappers. Can't use that loop. Goes over. Oh, takes the hit. Might as well have disarmed that thing. My goodness. But good play. Now she can use this loop if he doesn't break it. Definitely caught in a loop here. Is he gonna bloodlust her? No, he definitely broke the pallet, but it doesn't mean he can go in that direction. So she took a pretty optimal path in getting down. There's one more pallet that she can take, and she's choosing not to take it. She's gonna get caught out at the window. Gets through the window. Never mind, he doesn't play it, but he goes the other way. Catches the Nia. Down she goes. And the hunter from Death Garden is here. Never fear. Sorry, kids. We've been calling him Trapper this whole time. I forgot Trapper took a break, went over to Death Garden, and we got the hunter here for in his place. Now the hunter's not too familiar with how it works here. Killers typically don't have guns, so it's not as easy. And that'll wrap us up. That's a good game. Thank you everybody for watching. We're just one video away from the finals to wrap up and back to normal content. Again, I appreciate all the support we got, and sometime down the line we'll have another tournament here soon. Just keep your eyes out in the future. For those who are asking how to get into this tournament, there was a video on my channel that was released that advertised how to do so back when this was open, but the tournament's already done and over with. In order to catch up to the next one, hit that subscribe button and you could win yourself some fancy things. Thank you once again, and as always, good game.